Hey y'all, it's Casey. Today I am going to show you not only how I make my shrink paper and what I use, but I'm also going to make a resin bowl with a failed bloom. But I still love the way it comes out. I hope you guys stick around to the end. Right now I'm going to paint the shrink wrap paper with my primary elements, and I'm going to show you each and every color. This is Wild Blueberry and Sky Blue from Color Art, primary elements, and this one is Peacock Feather and Royal Satin. Now, I'm just going to paint blotches all over the piece of paper in every which way. It doesn't matter because everything's going to get shrunk down and blend together at the end. As you see, I'm just taking my heat gun and going around it and adding heat, and it just shrinks up on its own. After I get all this done, I'm going to cut it into strips, and then I'm going to paint the backs of it with this Summer Breeze. It is a very light pigment, but it is a very beautiful pigment. It's very transparent. Now, I've mixed my pigments with just some gloss varnish. You could use any type of acrylic medium, like a gel medium, whatever you want to use to paint it, to mix your primary elements with. You could even mix them with water. And now I'm just going to show you what all comes in this kit. I am now an affiliate of Bondcrafter. Bondcrafter sent me some epoxy resin. They sent me 2 gallons and then this 32-ounce kit to get started. And that's what I'm going to use to create this bowl. It is absolutely fabulous. It degasses like a dream. Like, really. I put this right up there with my tea expert. I'm very picky about my epoxy resin. And I use tea expert usually on a regular basis. But now I have fallen in love with this Bondcrafter, and I really enjoy working with it because, like I said, it degasses so well. Now back to this bowl. I've took the paper and stuffed it around the edges. And I've took my resin and went around the edges. And I'm just going to take my stick and make sure the papers are down under the lip of the bowl. Now I'm just going to put the rest of my epoxy into my bowl. Like I said, I think it was 10 ounces. And now I'm going to grab my epoxy pigment paste from Temu. I'm just going to put a couple dots of it in here. I want to keep it quite transparent, but I want the white heavy enough to sink. Like I said, this is a failed bloom bowl, though. You know, nothing ever works out in your favor, but this one actually comes out really pretty, even though it's a fail. It still looks like a flower. It's just not what I was looking for. And I think a lot of that is because I did not wait for my resin to come to temperature. I think I just kind of guesstimated the temperature, and you really need to wait for it to be 33 degrees Celsius. I mean, that is just the perfect temperature to do a bloom. I'm not sure who's the one who created the bloom effect. I'm wanting to say it was Julie, but I'm not positive. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments section. I'd really like to know who it was that created the bloom effect for resin. But after I get all of my alcohol inks dropped, I'm going to come back in with my white pigment paste that I mixed up. And right here, you're going to see me draw a big swirl in the center of the bowl. And I'm going to try not to touch the edges of the bowl with the white. But, you know, sometimes things happen. But now I'm going to go in and draw each and every petal with my silicone stick. After I get the petals drawn, I just want to come back in and swirl the center. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to keep drawing petals. I think the more the merrier on this. I like the way it looks when you draw more on the back side. Now, this is day 2. I'm pouring in a second layer. I'm going in with another bloom. This time I'm going a little darker, going with more blues. And I think I go to violet here at the edge. And once I get all my inks down, I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to grab my white pigment, and I'm just going to draw a swirl and put in my flower petals. Your circles and your lines do not need to be perfect because you're looking for them to draw in and for that white to sink down and pull so that it makes a petal effect. Whoever came up with this bloom effect really was genius. I'd like to know who that was. And You can see the back of the bowl is really pretty. It's time to demold, and let's see what we got here. I love, love, love how the side came out with that paper. It is really unique and textured. The inside's gorgeous, but it didn't bloom. I mean, it still is a fabulous bowl. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.